Yo, stop scrolling, stop breathing, stop whatever you're doing right now because the internet just witnessed the most disrespectful footage in hip-hop history. Picture this: 6ix9ine, rainbow hair troll of the century, caught on camera vibing, laughing, and cozying up with none other than Trippie Red's pregnant girlfriend. Pregnant girlfriend. Let that sink in. Now, I gotta ask you, is this hip-hop or the world's most toxic reality TV show? Because honestly, Netflix couldn't write a script this messy if they tried. We talking betrayal, clout chasing, and a level of petty that makes Kim Kardashian divorces look like Sunday brunch. And yo, here's where it gets wild. Because this ain't just a cost-slipping type situation. Oh no, this looks orchestrated. This looks like 6ix9ine literally said, how do I press the biggest red button on Trippie's career, his pride, and his unborn child all at the same time? And fam, it looked like he found the answer. The streets already buzzing, Twitter melting down, Reddit detectives piecing together clues, and me, I'm here to give you the raw, uncut breakdown of how this one clip could reignite one of the nastiest feuds in rap history. Alright fam, let's set the stage. Because this story ain't just messy, it's a full-blown toxic cocktail of betrayal, clout, and straight-up disrespect. We got two of the most chaotic figures in modern hip-hop history, 6ix9ine and Trippie Redd. And if you thought their beef was dead, think again. The new footage just proved the saga is like Jason Voorhees, it never dies. It just comes back nastier every single time. So, who are we dealing with? On one side, we got 6ix9ine aka Tekashi, aka Rainbow Hair Menace, aka the guy who somehow made snitching look like a marketing plan. This dude's rap sheet is longer than a CVS receipt. From racketeering, to snitching on his entire crew, to publicly humiliating his rivals by cozying up with their exes. 6ix9ine had built his career not on talent, but on trolling, shock value, and Instagram Live. You don't stream 6ix9ine for the bars, you stream him because he's the biggest walking car crash in hip-hop. And then on the other side, we got Trippie Redd, Mr. Love Scars, Mr. Heartbreak Hair Dye. Mr. can't stay out of drama even if his life depended on it. Trippie's been around long enough to be called a veteran of chaos. He's known for his music, sure, but also for his rollercoaster relationships and his tendency to get dragged into beef like it's a part-time job. Now put these two dudes in the same equation, and what do you get? You get years of chaos, from Trippie accusing 6ix9ine of being a pedo back in 2017, to 6ix9ine clapping back by orchestrating an actual attack on him, to the infamous Alex scandal, where 6ix9ine cozied up with Trippie's then-girlfriend just to twist the knife deeper. This isn't just beef, it's a Shakespearean tragedy directed by TMZ. Fast forward to now, 2025. Trippie's in a whole different chapter of life. He reunited with Coi Leray, got her pregnant, and for a second it looked like my man was finally settling down. Cute pregnancy photos, balloons, fans celebrating the glow up, everything looked picture perfect. But if you know Trippie, you know peace in his life lasts about as long as a TikTok trend. And right on cue, boom, footage drops of 6ix9ine with Trippie's pregnant girlfriend. Not just chilling, not just a handshake, we talking full-on vibes, laughing, singing, holding hands. Bro, they were literally performing Trippie's own songs like it was some twisted karaoke battle. You can't write pettier than this. It's like 6ix9ine looked at the situation and said, how can I ruin a man's life, career, and fatherhood announcement in one go? And then he pressed play. The internet reaction, nuclear. Twitter users saying, this is the dirtiest move in rap history. Reddit threads popping off with conspiracy theories like it's the JFK assassination. Even TikTokers doing dramatic reenactments of Coi storming out the house, belly and all. The streets, heated. Fans already connecting the dots back to Alex, saying history repeats itself, and wondering how far this feud is about to go this time. Because here's the truth, 6ix9ine doesn't just play checkers. He plays psychological warfare. And when you target a man's family, his unborn child, you're not just clowning, you're inviting war. And that's exactly where this scandal starts to get darker. Where this scandal starts to get darker is when you realize this ain't just they were vibbing in a video. Nah fam, this looks calculated. Like some real-life chess move straight out of the 6ix9ine playbook. And if you followed this dude's history, you already know his playbook is full of two things, maximum clout and maximum disrespect. According to leaked reports floating around on forums and shady gossip blogs, the footage wasn't some random encounter, anonymous sources yet. The kind that only pop up when things get messy. Claimed that 6ix9ine flew Trippie's girl out on a private jet, showered her with Gucci bags, and even handed her a Cartier bracelet engraved with the word Trippie. That's not romance, that's strolling on luxury mode. And get this one, insider told us 6ix9ine was walking around like he just won the Super Bowl, telling everybody, "I got Trippie's queen on my arm." He was clowning heavy. Another so-called witness swears that during dinner at some overpriced New York steakhouse, 6ix9ine had literally pulled out his phone, tagged Trippie on IG, and blasted clips of himself and the girl singing Love Scars. Bro, who does that? That's not just messy, it's biblical level petty. Now, you already know the public wasn't gonna let this slide. Social media turned into a war zone overnight. One TikTok comment with 500,000 likes said, "Trippie's about to write a love letter to you 6, child support edition." Twitter was no kinder, with trending hashtags like hashtag pregnant by TKASHI and hashtag free COI from Trippie. Fans started making wild memes comparing Trippie's baby shower to a WWE tag team match, with 6ix9ine waiting in the corner like he about to jump in. But hold up, it ain't just fans talking. Even fake industry insiders started chiming. In a supposed leaked Hollywood Fix transcript claimed that when asked if he crossed the line, 6ix9ine laughed and said, "Crossed the line? Bro, I drew the line. I own the line." That's the kind of quote that belongs in a rap beef hall of fame, and it doesn't stop there. Some gossip accounts are now claiming money was involved. Allegedly, 6ix9ine paid off paparazzi to make sure the footage got out at the perfect time, right when Coi Leray was posting maternity photos with Trippie. The timing, too suspicious. The motive, too obvious. And the reaction, too explosive. Now, think about this. Trippie already got dragged earlier this year when cheating allegations hit the net during Coi's pregnancy that had the internet calling him a deadbeat before the baby even arrived. Now add this footage to the pile. Fans are questioning everything. Did Trippie really cheat? Is Coi even safe in this relationship? Or worse, did Coi herself link up with 6ix9ine just to get revenge on Trippie? That theory alone got Reddit looking like a Netflix writer's room. And through it all, one thing is clear. This ain't just drama. This is a scandal. One with receipts, fake sources, and internet detectives who got nothing better to do than zoom in on blurry screenshots. And the deeper we go, the more it looks like the fallout from this one little clip could spiral way out of control. And trust me, it already is. Because when you drag unborn children, girlfriends, and luxury receipts into the middle of one of rap's nastiest beefs, you're not just starting drama, you're planting the seeds for full-blown chaos. Let's start with the legal angle. Word on the street aka Twitter law school is that Trippie's camp is looking into whether this footage counts as defamation, harassment, or even endangerment. Yeah, sounds dramatic, but fans are already tweeting, "Where's the lawyer? Call up Kim Kardashian, she freeing people left and right." And don't laugh too hard because we've seen rappers go to court for less. Remember when Cardi B sued that blogger for false claims and actually won millions? Imagine Trippie trying to do the same thing with 6ix9ine, except instead of lies, it's public humiliation on camera. But yo, legal beef ain't the only fallout here. Think about the street politics. Disrespect in rap is like dropping a nuke once it's out there. Ain't no taking it back. 6ix9ine has made a career off pushing buttons. But this ain't just a button. This is smashing the entire control panel. When you target a man's pregnant girlfriend, you're not just trolling him, you're declaring all-out war. And for someone like Trippie, who's built his brand on pain and revenge anthems, this could push him into a whole new level of retaliation. Fans already predicting diss tracks, leaked audio disses, maybe even on-stage rants during his tour. And then there's the public backlash. Brands that were just starting to work with Trippie, they're nervous. Coi Leray's team, silent. But silence in the industry usually means damage control behind closed doors. Some fake insider leaks claim that a major label exec told Trippie, "You gotta handle this fast, or you'll look like you lost twice, once as a man, and once as an artist." Ouch. Imagine getting clowned not just by your enemy, but by your own label. Meanwhile, 6ix9ine, he's loving every second. His streams shot up to 100% overnight. TikTok kids are remixing the leaked footage with his old tracks, and gossip sites are calling this the most viral stunt since Kanye's White Lives Matter tee. Say what you want about Tekashi, but the man knows how to hijack the internet. Even if it costs him every shred of dignity, he's laughing all the way to the Bang. Now here's the scariest this video. The what ifs. What if this feud spills offline again? What if Trippie's crew really decides enough is enough? Remember, these already got violent history jumpings, threats, sneak disses. If that cycle restarts in 2025, we're not talking about just messy drama anymore. We're talking about police investigations, federal probes, maybe even RICO whispers again. And in the era where rappers keep catching cases left and right, this kind of chaos could easily attract the wrong kind of attention. So yeah, from legal battles to street beef to career damage, this scandal isn't just another viral clip. It's a ticking time bomb. And when it blows, the question won't be who's guilty. The question will be who survives. So here's the million-dollar question. Did 6ix9ine just pull off the dirtiest stunt in rap history? Or did Trippie set himself up by leaving the door wide open? Is this just trolling? Or is it the beginning of a full-on war that could end careers, families, and maybe even freedom? I need y'all to sound off in the comments who's winning this battle, who's losing, and who's just watching with popcorn. Smash that like button if you're shocked. Subscribe if you want the uncut truth. And don't forget, this story ain't over. It's only getting messier from here.